Thanks for purchasing our tool. This is your first step in taking control of your PPP compliance. Remember, entering accurate information into the tool is essential to make sure you're accurately estimating and maximizing your forgiveness correctly. Don't worry, entering payroll into the tool is easy. The prior period FTE schedule is used for the first of the two payroll reductions. Let's go to that tab now. Prior period FTEs. To complete this spreadsheet, you will need the payrolls for each week of the periods listed. The FTEs are computed based on the number of hours per week. It will not matter whether you enter the time weekly, biweekly, or in one lump sum. Note, an employee will not get credit for working more than 40 hours. Also, the SBA has provided for a simplified FTE calculation. So if an employee has worked equal to or greater than 40 hours, that's 1 FTE. If less than 40 hours, that's a half of an FTE. For tracking purposes, we recommend that you enter the time and the period actually paid. We've made calculations for the period based on our assumptions. If your payroll fell on different dates, further adjustments would have to be made by you. Please remember that the hours and pay for the first and last periods may not be the same as the period listed. If there is an overlap, you will need to allocate the hours or get payroll reports that will give the hours only for the period suggested. So for example, if you have one employee who worked 40 hours and got paid January 7th for the weekly pay period ended January 3rd, the amount to enter into the week ended January 7th would be 22.85 hours. This is 40 hours divided by 7, which is the number of days in a week, simply multiplied by 4, which is the number of days in January for the payroll paid in the first week of the month. A similar analysis will need to be done for the last week of the period. However, this would be in reverse. You will need to get the payroll that included hours that were not paid but actually worked.